Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the pilot episode of my The Last of Us in depth, where I will be going through each chapter of the game and discussing the design, combined with the gameplay and story, and of course the small Easter eggs that are hidden underneath the skin of this masterpiece. If you like this video, it would be greatly appreciated if you could subscribe and share this around as much as possible, as a lot of work goes into it. Thank you.
Baby girl.
The introduction to The Last of Us was something we didn't see coming, starting it off not only before the apocalypse came about, but also see a small glimmer of Joel's life with the shock that he has a daughter. It sank in very quickly, knowing she surely doesn't make it, with her never seen in previews of the game and how Joel travels with Ellie the rest of the game, but somehow the dialogue, camera angles, especially later on for a split second, make you forget until the game crushes your heart 15 minutes into the game. Game developers try and get this relationship over hours of gameplay and story, but by the end of the intro you feel like you know Joel's life, the pain he has suffered, and what a horrible 20 years he has until the game's present day begins. For the introduction, you play as Sarah, as she experiences the events firsthand with you. This is a normal storytelling technique, to get the player to understand the foundation of the story as the character does. This was done the whole way through the Harry Potter, for example, him learning about the wizarding world with you. The start of the game is very linear, with very few artifacts or points of interest, but some important ones. Joel's birthday card, Sarah forgot to give him, and never will. The newspaper has shown that this outbreak just didn't happen overnight, but was at the boiling point. Weeks of rumours, breaking news led up to this meltdown. Notice how each area of the house event occurs to keep you on edge and in panic to progress quickly. The explosion from Joel's bedroom window.
Motion coming from
The police cars. And finally, the dog barking quietly turning to silence. It keeps you on edge, and seeing Sarah react so horribly, you feel she's vulnerable and can't do anything in the case of an emergency. This makes the player care so much about her already before they even know it. All the time keeping her alive, making her creep around the house afraid of what's around the next corner, creates a bond between you two. Of course, you find Joel, who kills an unwanted guest, your neighbour Jimmy. Tommy, Joel's younger brother, comes and picks you up. From there, it's great that you can move around and get a feel for your surroundings within the car. Again, Naughty Dog wanting you to be on edge. Broken cars, Lewis's farm, and leaving the other family behind.
What do you think you're doing? Keep driving.
I got a kid, Joel.
So do we.
But we have room.
Keep driving, Tommy.
The last one especially felt very odd from me having no connection early on, but it was a motto that which has made Joel survive this long in this apocalypse. He comes first. A subtle hint, I believe, boys, to later come. A few small events transpire. Traffic jams, a runner attacking you. Trying not to run people over leads to this moment. Now you aren't in the safety of your home or a car and being a bystander in a role like Sarah. You now take the role of Joel and you are out in the open running for your life. Some nice game design to make the developer control your progress rather than a straightforward, linear road. A few explosions and infected troubles later, you're stuck in a bar, Tommy holding off the infected while you make a run for it.
You got Sarah! I can outrun him!
Uncle Tommy?
I will meet you there!
Maybe the most intense but slowest chase ever in gaming history had me terrified. Even probably with my 10th playthrough I still never want to look behind me. Luckily it doesn't last long, and what seems to be a nice military guy has saved you.
It's okay, baby. We're safe. We're safe. Hey!
You get the gut feeling very quickly this soldier will turn on you. He does, and with no mercy shoots you down. Notice how the animation focuses on Joel getting hit, and how Sarah is left off screen when the soldier finishes you off.
Shit.
You will never think, but when playing this moment you forget Sarah exists. That's how intense the scene is right now. You forget just for that split second that makes her death even hit harder. Tommy comes to rescue you, and then the reality checks in.
Oh no. Sarah. Move your hands, babe. I know, baby, I know. Listen to me, I know this hurts, baby. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. Alright, I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby, I know it hurts. Come on, baby, please. I know, baby, I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on.
The music, amazing voice acting, camera angles and animations within under a minute make you go from an intense scene to relief, straight back down to grief. This is the difference, ladies and gentlemen, between a great game and a masterpiece. And this was just the intro. Now for some cool little Last of Us Easter eggs. The infamous giraffe spotted everywhere in the game, hinting to the giraffe scene at the end of the journey. The deer picture on Joel's wall linked to the deer you hunt as Ellie later in the Snow chapter. The guitar which Joy Baker, the voice of Joel, can actually play and sing. In the Toulouse live event they showed ideas for an alternate ending with Joel with a guitar and singing to Ellie, which she wished he did in the university segment. And finally the horse on the calendar linking to Callus, the horse Ellie and Joel ride later on in the game. And that's it for the Easter eggs. Again guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and you can check out my Uncharted 4 a beta montage and some of the Last of Us multiplayer moments I have on this channel, and plenty more to come. Thanks again.